Hey guys, this is SSR, and today I'm going to be editing a build given to me by a friend on Homecoming. And I'm leaving all the powers the way they are. I'm just going to try to improve a couple of things and see if I can reduce the times on things, make it a little bit better on recharge, and also, try to take out the needless things. Alright? First off, I'm going to start by removing some of the slots on Tar Patch along with Quicksand, and just put recharge on those because the set bonuses from pacing of the turtle is just not worth it, to be honest. I'm going to put +5s on those. I'm going to max that out. Same with the hastens. And we'll put those on Quicksand as well. Now, we really don't need Tar Patch and Quicksand at such low levels, so I suggested to the person that owns this build to switch Quicksand with Howling Twilight, so you have a resi early on, And also, I decided that you want more set bonuses from the purple set, and we could change the stalagmites to something else and put the stun ones inside of Howling Twilight. So we'll switch this one right here. Cool. Now I would go more for the recharge. Really don't need the 2-hit debuff, but it's always a nice thing to have, why not? So the stun's already a huge stun, so why not add another debuff to it? Stalagmites, we'll put Ragnaroks on there. The recharge is pretty long, so go for some recharge on that one. And the nice thing is you could probably put a nice proc on that. So I'm going to actually add another slot on this. Oh, let me organize the slots. Put an extra slot there. And I'll probably put a proc from one of the sets. Now, you get a nice bonus from the controller ATOs. Some of these buffs really are needless. The only one really you want to probably have is the 10% recharge, but we're going to get that from other sets. So I say we change this and proc the heck out of it. So we'll start with Apocalypse, put the Gladiator's Javelin for toxic damage. You could put the Unbreakable Constraint, the smash damage one. Oh, we already have it somewhere. Right here. I'm actually going to change that one to a different set, so let's change that to something else for now. Volcanic Gas is a pretty long recharge power, so I don't think it's worth it to put the proc or the purple set in there. I'm going to put Unbreakable here. Ghost Widows. Get another psionic one, and finally the Gladiator's Lethal. All procs. Just go ahead and put all procs on there because your accuracy is already pretty high. It's 223% just on Fossilized, so you really don't need to go after accuracy for any of it. I did think that you should change Twilight Grasp to a different enhancement type. I would say put the Preventative Medicine instead, because you have a lot of accuracy already as well on Twilight Grasp. 210% is a good amount, so you really don't need any accuracy on your powers. And Preventative Medicine has some great bonuses from its sets. Now you can change this one into a Numinous. And I always suggest putting at least 3 Performance Shifters and 1 Power Transfer enhancement for the chance for heal. It's a nice bonus. It gives you an extra 50 HP. 3 procs per minute. It's great. Alright, right here I was going to put the controller proc, the chance for psionic damage. That's an extra recharge as well. And its recharge is at 26, so it's great. It'll definitely, it says right here, it procs 90% of the time. And that's 107 damage extra. Alright, for Volcanic Gas, I suggest putting the superior for the 3% hit point bonus. So for this one, I'd go a little bit for control recharge. The accuracy, once again, is pretty high on it. chase recharge wherever you can. And you can also go for the proc right here. Gives you a little recharge as well. Could go for this one as well. It all depends on what you want. If you're worried about accuracy, you could go for the 4 set accuracy, control, endurance recharge, or you can go for the endurance recharge. That brings it down to 71 seconds, so with a duration of 60 seconds. Volcanic gas is a situational power, honestly. Don't want to use it too often. Dark Servant, I was saying that we were going to change some powers and try to include as many purple sets as possible. For this one, I say you put in the Unbreakable Constraint. Straight across, put all the 5 sets. You can't put the smashing, chance for smashing, because you put it on Fossilized, so there's that. Take a slot off of Tactics. You really don't need all 3 slots. Make sure it's the 2-hit Endurance, and the 2-hit Endurance as well. Just 3. You don't need the chance for build up. It's not really going to help you that much. 3 slots of this is really not needed. Your recovery is amazing with soul absorption. Don't need to chase that too much. And it's only like a 7-second difference. I doubt in 7 seconds you'll lose all your endurance. So that's 2 slots right now we have extra of. Don't need an extra slot on Quicksand. 1 slot is more than enough. What we could do now is put 2 slots here and 1 more slot here. I suggest changing Tough and just putting 3 slots. You could put the Steadfast, because your resistances are so high, you really don't need to have the extra slotting for resistances, because you're already at cap with just those. We can change the charged armor, because we have to. I always suggest include the max HP in there somewhere. So we can change this one to the max HP. That was a endurance recharge, kind of useless. That's good. You don't need 5 slots right here, because we're not really going to be fighting a lot of things with toxic damage, and the extra 4% bonus damage bonus isn't really needed. 3 HP is a great bonus. The regeneration's alright. We don't need it, but it's always nice. Put an extra slot here. Let's change this into shield walls. Defense. You got the proc in there already. That's good. Okay, we can change these also to shield walls right here. Let's go after recharge though for fade. We want that to be up as much as possible. And there we go. With fade, your defenses will be beautiful. Which, once again, you really don't need to chase defense, because you have so much negative 2 hit, you have negative defense, and you'll rarely ever get hit. And especially with all your resistances so high, it'll be perfect. Let's put scaling resistance, or the scaling resistant proc. Reactive defenses. The Gladiator's armor. This build doesn't have that much knockback, so I'm going to put 3 slots of the Gladiators in here to increase some knockback protection. And resistance. And resistance, there we go. That gives you a 3% extra knockback protection. I'm going to change super speed into another Blessings of the Zephyr knockback protection. And I already have another 4 right here, so right now I have 4, that's 8, and then another 3, 11. So your status protection for knockback is at 11, which is perfect. Very rarely is there anything that goes over 10. Alright. With that, we still have 2 slots. Let's add 1 slot here for the Achilles heel, for a chance for resistance debuff. It's not going to happen very often, but, you know, it's useful. Definitely want the recharge in here. The chance for negative damage isn't going to happen very often, so let's change some more recharge so we can try to keep this at perma. There we go. With that, it's at perma. And if you're worried about it even more, you can just make this a +5, and that'll drop the recharge even further. So you have it at perma now. 28 seconds with a 30-second duration. With one extra slot, what you could do with this slot is probably add a little bit more accuracy to all your powers. If you really are set on worrying about that, you could put one extra right here and put a Kismet. That'll bring your accuracy up a little bit. Alright. That's 184%. I haven't picked any Incarnate powers, and I haven't done my totals for HP, so I'm gonna start first by picking my accolades, because normally everybody goes after the accolades. So if you want the little extra HP and stuff, this will show you. Look at that, we're almost at health cap, which is 1606. You could either chase for more health or just leave it the way it is, but for now I'm okay with that. And for Incarnates, for this build, I would suggest using Vigor Core for the increase in health, accuracy, and endurance reduction. Destiny is all up to you. I usually go Incandescence, but you can definitely go Barrier and Clarion. Clarion most likely. Judgment, Ion, Hybrid. You could definitely either choose Support or Control. I think Support is a great set. It'll increase your defense even more, help everybody else. You can go for Assault as well, Radial for the energy damage. Or, like I said, the Controller for chance for Immobilize or increase the magnitude of your holds. So, let's go for the chance for Control Core Embodiment. Interface, Degenerative or Reactive. Radial for the extra damage proc. So I'm going to go with the Degenerative Radial. And for the lore, Banished Pantheon, Core. Usually the one everybody picks. Extra damage. Alright. This build looks pretty good. The recharge on it is 10% higher than the previous one. Stats are a little bit more consistent. You're going to get a nice extra damage from the Fossilize. I believe at this one it's 300 and something. Let's check. View. PS calculator. Fossilize. It's doing almost 400 damage. That's insane. It's very nice. Alright. So with that, let's go test this build out. Alright, we're back. And I've got all the enhancements slotted, everything picked, all the procced out powers, everything's ready to go. I got my Incarnates, everything slotted up, Vigor specifically, we want Vigor Core. This is after accolades and everything included. So let's go and go test it. This is at +4 times 8. Summon our little pets here. Make sure we turn all our toggles on, of course. And let's see how we can do it. Alright, looks pretty good so far. Let me activate Fade. They're barely getting hit at all. These guys are doing nothing. Look at that damage. Watch this. Let's see what happens when he uses it on that. Ooh. It's not huge, but the chance for it seems pretty good. Endurance is great. Nothing too bad right now. Probably stacked Tar Patch real well. The only thing is lack of a little bit of AoE damage, but if you just keep attacking with your pets and stuff, seems like you're good. Keep Fade up. It's perma. Not too bad. You can solo pretty much. Plus force. Time 8. They're not hitting you at all. Wow. Beautiful. Alright, let's go try fighting the AV. Or the elite boss, I should say. Alright. Here we go. Let's go test this out. There's the AV. Or the elite boss, I should say. Default gas. Sure, you activate Fade, of course. Earthquake really helps with getting them to miss and get them to knock down. Summon all your pets. Definitely it might take you a little bit to kill them, but it's definitely doable. If you're worried about getting hit, stun them. Make sure your Fade is constantly up. Activate your heals. Spam those powers. Your endurance is going nowhere. Oh, some of your pets already died, so might as well summon some more. Not bad. A 54 elite boss. They're dying at a decent pace for a controller. Just make sure you spam your fossilize. And there you go. Not bad. Killed an elite boss pretty easily. Alright, let's try this at same level. +0. It's already at ×8, so let's go. Oh yeah, these guys are doing nothing to you. Let's find a lieutenant. Let's see how much damage. Ooh, nice. Good amount of damage. Put the volcanic gas. You just kill them nice and quick. For a controller. Alright. let's go try the AV. Or Elite Boss. Alright. Base level. Level 50 Elite Boss. We'll activate Darkest Night. I want them all trying to get real close. Oh yeah. Nice. Haven't even activated Fade yet. There you go. Very easy to solo at level 50. And there you have it, guys. Earth Dark Controller. Alright guys, I hope you like what you saw. If you're interested, please like and subscribe. Let me know what you think. See if you have any suggestions on maybe making the build a little bit better. And I'll catch you guys next time. Thanks.